Hello everyone. We already have done chapter number 1, 2 and 3 of class 7. Now the chapter number 4 is heat and its effects. See students, first of all we have to understand what do you mean by heat. What is heat? Heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. From which sources we can measure the heat? By its temperature. We can measure the heat, and it can be transferred by many processes, and heat has many effects also. One by one we will discuss three parts of this chapter. First is the temperature, second one is the effects, third one is the processes. First one is the temperature. See, temperature is measured by the device that is called the thermometer. Temperature is measured by thermometer, and its units are degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Three units are there: degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit and degree Kelvin. Now the main precautions while using the thermometers are: first precaution is, when we are using the thermometer, we should be washed before and after use. Thermometer should be washed before and after use and should be held horizontally while reading. It should be horizontal and should not be held by the bulb, because it contains mercury, and mercury is a very dangerous substance, so we cannot handle with the mercury and should be handled with care. These are the precautions taken by using the thermometer. And the types of thermometer, main two types of thermometers are there. One is a laboratory thermometer, second one is a clinical thermometer. See, similarities between the laboratory and the clinical thermometers are they both contain mercury. And both measures the temperature. And now the differences between the laboratory and the clinical thermometer. First major difference between them is, first, laboratory thermometer is used in the laboratories only, and clinical thermometer is used to record the body temperature. Clinical thermometer is used in the homes, clinics, hospitals. Laboratory thermometers is only used in the laboratories for the research purposes only. And the second difference is, it measures the temperature in between the 35 degrees Celsius to the 42 degrees Celsius. And the clinical thermometer measures the temperature minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. And the third major difference is, mercury present in the laboratory thermometers is not much dangerous as compared to the mercury present in the clinical thermometer. So mercury is present in the laboratory thermometer is much more dangerous than the clinical thermometers. Now the second part of this chapter is effects of the heat. Heat is a form of energy. I already told you. So what are the main effects of the heat? First is heat change in the dimension. It changes in, like, thermal expansion is there. Second one is the chemical changes. Heat raised to the chemical changes. For example, from the solid chemicals to the liquid, change in the state. From solid to the liquid, change in the temperature. From low temperature to the high temperature. So these are the main effects of the heat by the. Now the third part of this chapter is the processes. So see, in processes, in three parts processes, heat processes are there. One is in solids, second is in fluids, and third one is the vacuum. In solids, it is done by the conduction method. Now what do you mean by conduction method? In solids, transfer of the heat is done without actual movement of molecule. Means transfer of heat from one material to the Second, material has been done without any actual movement of the molecules. For example, in materials allows heat to pass, they are known as conductor. Which allows to heat to pass, they are known as conductor. They are used in cooking utensils, thermometers, etc. And which do not allow to pass, they are called as insulator. Insulators are used in the handles of the utensils, or you can say fall ceilings, etc. See, in fluids, heat is transferred through the process of convection. First is conduction, second one is convection, and here is the transfer of the heat by actual movements of particles of fluid takes place. Here without the movements of particles, and here is the movements of the particles. Main applications are, it causes sea and land breeze. It used in chimneys, ventilators, and room heaters. Now in vacuum by the radiation method, means heat transfer of the heat has been done without affecting the medium. No effect of medium has been done. It depends on the color of the object. Like, see, best absorber of light and the emitter is black color. And it's the best example is the solar cooker. And second depends on the nature of the surface. Like best reflector. Who are the best reflector? Best reflector are those who are having a smooth and shiny surface. These are the best reflector. Second one is the poor reflector. Poor reflectors are those who are having a rough and dull surfaces. That's all about this chapter, heat. And see, if you filling the blanks are there, we will discuss this also. The normal temperature of the healthy human body is 37 degrees Celsius. Second one is the chimneys work on the principle of convection. Second, in degrees Celsius, the lower fixed point is minus 110 degrees Celsius. The sensation of the hotness and the coldness is caused by the heat energy. Cooking utensil is usually made up of steel, aluminium, etc. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more videos. Kindly share and like my video. Thank you.